Hey, it's Casey here with the Hotshot recap. Yeah, the Hotshot recap. So, for those of you that don't know what the Hotshot is, it is a trading system and a signal system that we have created that delivers signals on the Bitcoin, on the S&P 500, on gold, and on Apple. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do a quick little recap. So yesterday we just finished out with a nice buy trade right here. Okay, and that buy trade was entered here and it went up and hit the TP. Okay, so we got a buy trade. And so this particular trade, depending on what you risk, could have earned you up to 5 or 10,000. So that's the first trade there. Now we had another signal come in yesterday. We're going the opposite direction. So one day we go long, the next day we go short. So now we got an entry and we hit TP1. Okay, this one hit TP3. TP3. This one hit TP1. Now, the way that I trade this is when it hits TP1, I move my stop loss to break even. So at this point, I'm out of this trade. Okay. Some people will go for the third target every time, which either way is pretty profitable, but that's the way that I trade it. So right now, the position is still on, TP1 is on, but I personally am out because I closed the trade if I can get to the stop loss in time. But yeah, so there we go. I do see the double top right here, which is pretty interesting. If this trend line breaks, I think we could go lower. You want to also notice that we do have a trend line right here. So that might be something that you would want to look at, okay? If it breaks this trend line, perhaps going short. But Bitcoin did just hit a new uptrend, so I think that we might, what would be a better signal, this signal will, I still take every signal because the accuracy on this is phenomenal. And we could go back and go over all of the records over this, or you could just sign up for one of our webinars where you go over all the details. But if we break this trend line, definitely a down trade. Otherwise, wait for the signal to turn green and then go for the green. Yeah. So, all right. So with that being said, let's take a look at the S&P. All right, so the S&P just had a nice up move. And right now, you're going to see that we hit the target. And by the way, the S&P 500, we are really have a great winning percentage on it. Right here was a TP1 winner, and then we moved our stop, and it ended up from there was a loser. But it hit TP1, and so I always move my stop to break even. So TP1 was a winner. Then we had a buy trade, and it hit all three. So right now, TP3. Right now, the S&P 500 is about a 90% win rate since January 24th. January 2024. So really solid. But right now we're in this sideways market, and so there's no buy or sell. So what we're looking for is for price to come back up here, and then we're going to be looking for a sell. Or if it breaks down, then we're going to be looking for a buy. We're kind of looking for the snapback either way, but the signal will tell us when to get in. So Bitcoin's been really hot, as you guys know. S&P's been hot, and gold has been on fire. So here was the last gold signal, TP1, TP2, TP3. This one hit TP1. We're warming up right now for a short. It's not time, but it will give us the signal when to go short. So I recommend that you jump on and grab the signal. I'll put the link in the description so you can check out our webinar and get this signal because they are on fire. Between all of them. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Apple. Apple, we just hit TP1, TP2. So I personally moved my stop to break even, And so I hit TP2 and then I'm out of the trade, but other people will still hang on until it goes all the way. But right now, it's still in a buy trade. All right, but if you're interested in the signals, Apple's been insanely good too, like 15-4, I think, on the year. Stop that. I will show you the last Apple trade. Look at the last Apple trade. Nice big winner right there. So, all right, that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the Hotshot trading system.